Hey loves, Nika Carly here, intuitive soul guide, founder of Turned On Life. And I'm so happy to see you guys. Welcome to the Orgasms, Money, and God show. So this is the first show of the week. And today we are talking about why you must stop asking for permission to live your life. Okay? So and this is your first time, hey Tamiko, good to see you. Hey Charlene. If this is your first time on the show with me or just in general with me, then I can let you know I work with women visionaries and I help you to get out of your own way, get into full alignment with the calling of your soul, and untame the wild magic that lives inside so that you can go out and make a shit ton of money doing exactly what you love in a way that you love and make a serious impact in the world. Oh, yay. Awesome, Charlene. I love that. See, it's purple. Purple is royal. It's like, woo, a high vibration color. So, guys, let's talk about you asking for permission to live your life. And if this is something that's kind of new for you, if you are like, wait, what are you talking about? I don't ask for permission to live my life. I just live my life. I can probably guarantee that there is somewhere in your world that you are still asking for permission. Yeah, me too, Tamiko. That you are still asking for permission on how to live your life. And this might be in your relationships. This might be with your business. It might be from your clients or from the world at large. It might be from your parents. It might be from your friends. It can be from so many different places that you don't even realize. It's this underlying current of doubting the validity of who you are as a woman, as a creator, as someone who is here to change the world, as someone who is here to make an impact on the world. And so what this looks like is you asking for permission from your husband or from your partner. And I've done this. I've just spoken to someone who was going to sign up for something, and it was this huge situation. And she's not the only one, and I'm not calling her out like that. I say this all in love because I absolutely love this woman. And I say this in a sense that she's not alone and you're not alone and I'm not alone, because we've all been there asking for permission before you spend money on something. And it's something that you know is going to completely 100% transform your life. Asking for permission for you to speak your truth, right? Like, so maybe, and I've done this too, and I don't share stuff that I haven't been through with you guys. Like, I don't just like make stuff up, right? It's something that I've been through or that at least my clients have been through. And yeah, right, Charlene, it's so, oh my gosh, it's this thing, especially for women, where we feel like, okay, I know that I'm here to do something big, but I feel like I can't. I feel like I have to get permission before I make a decision. I feel like I need their support in order for me to go forward. And here's the thing, the only support you need is one, yours, and two, God. That's pretty much it, okay? No one else has to believe in you. You're not your parents. You don't have to ask, oh gosh, okay, well, I really want to write this book, but if I write it, then I might offend people in my family, so maybe I should make sure that I can kind of talk about this part of my childhood before I actually write this book. And then, oh no. If you're here to change the world, then your story is a part of how you're going to change the world. And if you're asking for permission, right, Tamiko? Yes, if you're asking for permission to share who you are, then you're not sharing who you are. You're sharing some watered down version of who you are, and you're never, ever going to succeed in the way that you want to succeed. Now, are you a success already? Yes, because you're still here. You're still moving. You're still shaking. You are already a success. And part of you becoming even more successful is owning that you are already successful no matter what is going on in your life, okay? You are a success just for being here in this moment, for standing up, for taking a stand, for saying, like, okay, I want something more for my life, and I'm willing to do what it takes to get there, right? Of course, then you have to actually do what it takes to get there. Okay. That's the first thing, right? You got to do what it takes. So if you are looking to your friends, right? So a lot of times as visionaries, we want people to understand us. Yes, we feel kind of alone. We feel like, God, if I want them to get it. I want them to understand why I'm spending hours a day reading and researching and trying to do, my meditation and maybe my yoga and maybe going for a workout or working on my website and being on social media. I want my friends to get it. I want them to understand like why this is so important to me. I want my family to get it. And here's the thing, they don't have to get it. Okay? It's your dream. If you wait for people to get it, if you wait for people who are not on the same path to understand you, you're going to be waiting for a very long time, as in forever, because they are not going to get it. And what happens is that we tend to wait for them to get it. Okay, well, I'm going to put my dreams on hold until they understand my dreams. And here's the thing, that's never going to happen. Why? Because they're not their dreams. They're your dreams. So they don't have to get it. And if you wait and put your dreams on the back burner in order for someone to get it, you're going to be waiting forever, because they will never understand it, because it's not their dream. It's not for them to understand. It's for you to understand. It's for you to get the clarity. It's for you to step up and show up every single day. Yes, exactly, Tamiko. Your dream is unique. Hey, Rob, thanks for coming in. Thank you for inviting followers. Rob, yeah, everyone, please invite your followers. So, and share on Twitter, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks. So, if you are sitting there waiting for permission to live your life, if you're waiting for permission for someone else, thank you, Tamiko, for someone else to say, it's okay. It's okay for you to invest in your dream and spend money on a coach or a mentor or a marketer or, someone who's going to manage your PPC campaign. It's okay. I totally understand. I've never done it myself, but I understand. Never going to happen. It is not going to happen, okay? They might get to the point where they say, oh, okay, I don't get it, but if this is what you believe in, awesome, then, go for it, babe. And the only way you're even going to get to that point is if you 100% unapologetically believe in who you are and what you're doing and why you want to do the thing that you're saying, hey, I'm going to spend $3,000, $8,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 on this thing. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, right? If you come to them like, so I want to, do this thing with my life, and I'm really, really trying to stand in my power here, and I want to, invest, and I know I've made some investments in the past, and they really didn't, work out. So I really want to do this thing. And I want your support. And, I don't want to do it if you don't support me, but I really hope that you support me. Do you see how that feels? Do you feel how that energy is? That's like, I don't even believe in what I'm saying right now, but I'm hoping that you kind of say yes. But then on the other hand, I'm hoping that you kind of say no, so then I can have an excuse why I don't actually have to step up and show up and raise my own vibration and take this quantum leap in my life. Because, if you say no, then I can say that it's because you said no and it's not actually me saying no to myself, right? Yes, doubt, exactly. You don't believe that you can actually get the result. You don't believe that you're enough to step into the power of your vision. You don't believe that you're ready. You are afraid of what it's going to take to do the work. You're afraid that you don't have what it takes to do the work. You're afraid that it's just too big. It's just too much, that you're going to have to dig even deeper than you think you're capable of digging. And then what happens is you use someone else as an excuse to not step into it, right? Thank you, Rob. You're awesome too. And so I want you to understand now, this can be your husband, this can be your wife, this can be your parents, this can be your friends, this can be whoever it may be that you're asking them for permission to live your life, okay? And I know I talk a lot about visionaries because I am a visionary and I tend to attract visionaries. And if you don't want to go out and change the world, then I am not the person for you. And you can kind of click off of here nicely, kindly, and I love you, and I'm sure you love me and you love everyone and all that jazz. But I talk to the visionaries, right? I talk to the people who are here to change the world. And the only way that you're going to actually change the world is if you get off your ass and go decide that you're going to change the world. And the only way that you're going to actually do that, the only way that you're going to actually take the action is if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your vision, you believe in your gifts. Because if you don't believe, then you're never going to get to the point of taking action. Here's what your action will look like. Oh, I wrote a blog post today. 3 weeks later, oh, I wrote another kind of blog post. I'm not really sure what I was talking about, but it seemed pretty good. Yeah. Or you shoot a video and then you don't even share it because you don't like how you look and you think that your hair looks bad, or, you had a pimple or some crap like that. Or you ask for permission. You're like, you talk to your friends. You guys all go out on a Saturday night and you're like, well, I'm kind of thinking about, taking my business to the next level or starting my business, and I want to do oracle card readings, and they're like, really? But aren't you a Christian? Yeah, I am a Christian. So what? Oh, but maybe, right, Tamiko? Oh, but maybe you shouldn't do that because, you might, like they may not appreciate it at the church and they might think that you're like not a Christian or you're not a good human being or something like that. And what would your mom say? Do you really think that they would appreciate or that they would understand what you're doing, or blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do oracle card readings. Maybe I should call it something else. Maybe I shouldn't do it at all. Maybe I should just, go out and, sell yarn or something on the street corner, because maybe that's what would be accepted. And, that could change the world. I could sell yarn on a street corner, and, maybe that would change my life, and that would change other people's lives, right? Yeah, selling yarn on a street corner sounds good. No, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, exactly. You're putting your life in this holding pattern, and you're waiting constantly for someone else to give you permission to actually show up and be yourself. And you know what? That's never going to happen. You know why? Because it's not their freaking job. It's not their job to give you permission to live your life on your own terms. That's your job. You have to believe. No one else has to believe in you. They don't have to get it. They don't have to say, yeah, good job. I think that sounds like a brilliant bang up idea. No one else has to get it but you. And if you don't get it, if you don't believe in it, if you don't get the clarity in what it is, then it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So you are sitting there with your life on pause, and you're wondering why things aren't working, and you're blaming everyone else, and then you're sitting in shame for not making the decision, and then you feel guilty, and then you feel like all anxious and angsty, and you feel like a teenager where you're like, oh, are they going to like me? Is my message good enough? I'm not quite sure if I should say these things. I don't know if I can talk about this stuff. Is this the right thing for me to say? Is this the wrong thing for me to say? Are people going to resonate with this? Is this going to sell? I don't know. Do I want it to sell? I kind of want it to sell, but can I handle it if it sells? What's going to happen if I start making money? Am I going to become a bad person? Maybe I'll be a bad person. Maybe I should just go back to asking someone else permission, and then they say no, and then I have an excuse to not actually take action. And then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait and blah, blah, blah. Do you see how this completely throws you off your game? Completely. I've been there. I speak from experience, guys. You will not get anywhere living like this. You can wait for your husband's permission and his understanding, or your wife, or whatever floats your pleasure boat. You can wait for your parents to get it. You can wait for your church to get it. You can wait for your friends to get it. And you know what you're going to be doing? You're going to spend your entire lifetime waiting for someone else to give you permission to live your freaking life. They will not, they cannot, because it's your life. You are the only one who can say, you know what? I commit to showing up. I commit to doing the work. I commit to actually bringing my vision to fruition. I commit to my abundance, to my health, to my love life, to my intimacy, to the impact that I'm here to make in this world, to my affluence and my prosperity. I commit to my joy. I commit to the actual vision and mission and purpose that has been placed inside of me. The only one who can commit to it and make it happen is you. No one else can do it. No one else can do it for you. It doesn't matter who they are. No one else can do this for you. Rob says, you're so right. I did that for several years, but I do not want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore. Exactly, Rob. Exactly. No one can do this stuff for you. No one. If nothing else sinks in for you guys, I need you to get that. No one can do this for you. No one can create your dream for you. You can hire me as your mentor. You can purchase my upcoming product called Embody Your Desires. It goes on for pre-sale today. If you're not on my list, make sure you get on my list at nikacarly.com, and you will get the announcement about it. Holy crap. Amazeballs. You do not want to miss this. So if you're not on my list, oh baby, you need to get on my list. Embody Your Desires. It's about how to actually start living your life that you want, manifesting the crap out of your dreams. And I was like, oh my God, my mindset and vibration, and how do I actually bring it from all up here to down here in my physical reality? If you've heard that, if you've said that, if you're wondering why everyone else seems to be doing the mindset work and the vibration and the energy work, and it's working for them and it's not working for you, then you need this course, Embody Your Desires. It's coming out on the 23rd, but it goes on for pre-sale today. Anyways, so if you're not on my list, make sure you get on it at nikacarly.com. And if you want to get my free manifesting course to get yourself kickstarted to wait, or, to get you a boost until Embody Your Desires comes out on the 23rd, then you can go to nikacarly.com/manifest and sign up for my free Manifest Your Soul's Desires course. Okay, back at it. So I want you to start to look at the different areas in your life where you are kind of ho-humming it, kind of asking other people to say, so what do you think about this idea? You see how bored that is? I'm bored. I'm bored. Stop asking for if they think your idea is a good idea, and you hear this from the gurus. Well, make sure you get your idea validated by, going into a ton of groups and emailing your list and doing all of these things and blah, blah, blah. What if you're in groups and your soulmate clients aren't in the groups? What if you don't have a huge list? What if you don't really give a crap what the list has to say because you have a list that's full of your family and your friends and it's not really your soulmate clients anyway, so you could ask them and then it would be kind of stupid because they're all going to tell you not to do it, or it's kind of like maybe you should do it this way, or I think that you should do it this way, and then you're like, yeah, I should. Oh, okay, that works, I can do that, and it's something you hate and you're not passionate about, and then you wonder why it doesn't work because you're not passionate about it. You just did what other people told you to do rather than actually following the calling of your soul. Yes. So is it important to really see like how people are talking and what they're looking for, and if you know that they're your soulmate clients, like what they're struggling with, and then looking at your own passions and your purpose and the gifts that you have and saying like, so how can I meet that need? How can I meet that desire that they have? How can I help them to change their lives? Yes, of course, do that, but don't base yourself, don't base your life, don't base your vision and your business and your dreams on what other people are telling you to do with your own existence, because it's your existence, okay? So I want you guys to really, you see, I'm fired up about this. I want you guys to be fired up about this. Because until you get fired up, you're not going to change. You can sit there and be passive and you can say, well, it'd be really awesome to have my own business one day. It'd be really awesome to speak on stages, sold out stages and keynote around the world someday. It'd be amazing for me to write my book someday. I say that. Oh yeah, Claire deleted that one this week. It would be really nice for me to have this thriving business someday, right? It'd be really nice to be location independent someday. Do you see how that feels? Thinking without no action. Exactly. You've got to get it in your mind, into your subconscious mind through repetition over and over and over again, this new paradigm, this new way of believing about yourself, about your vision, about your dreams, about your gifts, about what you are capable of receiving and achieving in your life. So once you do that, then we work on raising our vibration to match those desires. So you got to get clear on what it is. You got to change your belief system about what it is. You've got to raise your vibration. Like, okay, so here's the vibration of my desires. How do I begin living that every single day, right now? This is what my Embody Your Desires course is about, guys, because I know how important it is. This is what I see and hear over and over again. And this is what I had been struggling with. And I'm finally like, oh my gosh, I see the light. I see the light. And I was like, I have to create this course. I absolutely have to create this course because it's going to be game changing. So you got to raise your vibration to match your desires, and then you've got to start living at that vibration, and you've got to be able to call yourself, like snap yourself out of the low vibration anytime that it hits, boom, you got to know what to do to get yourself out of it and go right back into that high vibration lifestyle, okay? So does anyone have any questions on this stuff? Because this is super important. If you want to live your dreams, if you want to live your dreams, if you want the freedom, the impact, the love, the joy, the prosperity, the whatever it is, the intimacy, the oh my gosh, mind-blowing orgasms, the affluence, the prosperity, the connection with God on like, oh my gosh, it's just so deep and so amazing, an intimate love relationship with the divine. If you want all of these things, then you've got to show up every single day. You've got to do the work. You've got to stop people pleasing and start soul pleasing. You've got to release the thing like that tells you have to ask for permission to just be yourself and go out and just be yourself. Like no matter what, you've got to just be yourself. Do you guys get that? I hope that that's resonating. I hope that you're understanding how important it is, how vital it is for your success, for your love, for your joy, for your bliss to just be you, to begin to live life on your own terms. Okay, awesome, Rob. Thank you for you to live life on your own terms and go out and create this, oh my God, amazingly turned on life based on the things that you light you up and fill you up, rather than based on who you think you're supposed to be or how you think you should live and what you think you should do and waiting for someone else's permission to do the things that you know you're here to do, right? And I get it. You're like, but I want them to love me. I want them to get it. I want them to support me. And I understand that. And yet, If you're a visionary, if you're really a visionary, then you've got to do it anyway. You've got to do it without their support. You've got to get the support from someone who actually sees the vision that you're holding for yourself. Awesome, Tamiko. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. And you've got to get the support from someone who is actually there for you to see the vision, to hold that sacred space and get you on your way. And it is not your family. It is not your friends. It is not the random people in a million Facebook groups online. Really, guys, you need to find your mentor. If it's me, awesome. If it's not, if it's someone else, awesome. But get a mentor, get someone who sees you and supports you and can take you where you need to be in your life, because it is so hard to do it on your own. It is so hard to try to do everything on your own. And I get that you want the support, but when you're trying to find it from your family and your friends who are not creative visionaries out to change the world, you will not find the support that you're seeking. They will not get it. They will not understand you. It's impossible. It's impossible. I want you to look at this as if it's like different, it's like different species, right? Like we're different species, okay? So if you are the visionary and then everyone else that you're trying to find support from is not a visionary, it's never going to line up. They're not going to get it. They're not going to get you. And you're going to be wondering I'm not quite sure. How do I get them to get it? How do I get them to support it? How do I get them to understand it? And you can't. You absolutely cannot. The only thing that you can do is get clear on who you are. Believe in your vision so strongly that nothing can shake you from your path. Nothing, not tragedy, not, oh my God, I'm losing it all, hitting rock bottom. You are so strong in your vision that nothing can deter you from your vision. That's what it's going to take. That is what it's going to take. Now, guys, if you want my support in getting there, if you want the results faster, like you are a woman visionary and you want the results now, you are not afraid to go deep and to get clear and to be vulnerable and to get out of your own way. You are ready, willing, and able to do what it takes, exactly how long it takes for it to stick, for it to really sink in, then I would love to speak with you. Hop on my calendar, nikacarli.com/calendar, and let's see if we're a good fit to work together either in a group or in a one-on-one intensive setting. Now, if you want the oh my God results now, then the intensive is going to be your best bet. This is only for women who are 100% ready to go all in. If you're not ready to go all in, then the group might be better for you, although I still want you to be able to go all in. It's just a slower pace kind of over time option. But if you're like, I want the life and I want it now, and I'm ready to do whatever it's going to take to get me there, then let's discuss doing a one-day intensive with 30 days of unlimited coaching afterwards. So get on my calendar, nikacarli.com/calendar, and do it today. Seriously, what are you waiting for? If you know you want the life, if you know you want the impact, you know you want this banging, smoking hot body, you know you want to raise your vibration so that you are so completely turned on and orgasmically untamed in every area of your life. You're ready to get out of your own way and take your life to the next level. This is next level shit, guys, right? So you're ready to up level and become 100% unapologetic in who you are in this moment and in every single moment. You want the clarity, you want the conviction, you want the courage to stand in your power no matter what comes your way, then let's have a conversation, okay? And if you are not ready to do mentorship or coaching, but you are ready to learn how to embody your desires, then again, like I said, that goes on pre-sale today. So make sure you're on my list at nikacarli.com and you will get the notification exactly when that goes on pre-sale. And you will have until the 23rd to invest in that at the pre-sale price. And I'm thinking I'm going to offer you guys a payment plan, even on the pre-sale price. It's super low investment. But even on that, I'm going to offer a payment plan if you purchase this week. So yeah, make sure you're on my list, and I'll come back on and scope about it either today or tomorrow, but make sure you are on my list, nikacarli.com. And if you want to speak to me, it's a free call. hop on my calendar, nikacarly.com/calendar, and we can figure out what the best way for you to get started is right now. Tamiko says, thanks, Cheryl. Sometimes I just need to watch so I can laugh. I love it. Yeah. You know what? I'm like, I just got to be me. And yes, I'm spiritual. Yes, I'm like this hippie earth soul mama, but I'm also sarcastic as all get out. And, and that is just a piece of me. So yeah, it's totally a part of my personality. Goddess girl. Yes, definitely. 100% a goddess girl. So loves, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I don't see any questions coming through, so I am going to cut our show here. Thank you for hanging. I love you too, Tamiko. Love all of you guys, wherever you are in this world. Have an amazing day, night, whatever it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, please come back on Wednesday at noon for the next installment of our Orgasms, Money, and God show. And if you would like to speak with me again, hop on my calendar, nikacarly.com/calendar, or just hop on my list to receive early notification of when the pre-sale opens for Embody Your Desires. Okay, guys, I love you so, so much. Have an amazing day. And as always, here's to your untaming. Bye, loves. Sorry, I'm totally all up in your screen here. Bye.